What's up, everybody? This is Soundbites here. So today I have a crazy life story to share with you guys. So you're going to want to watch the video all the way to the end. Title says it all, so let's jump straight into the video. So this takes place back in 2016. So I was 16 years old at the time, right? And now I have never thought about trying Molly at this point. Molly was just something that was way out there for me. I was too busy smoking weed, being a stoner, maybe doing some psychedelics on the weekend. Like, I just wasn't really into that whole Molly thing that was going on at the time. I was just like, I don't really see the benefit in it. I don't know, it just wasn't really my thing, really. And pretty much, I got peer pressured by all my friends to just give it a try anyways. And I really didn't want to. I was very nervous about doing that. And pretty much, me and all my buddies were all hanging out, right? We're smoking, we're blowing it down. Everybody's chilling, we're having a good time. And one of my friends comes over, right? Now, he doesn't really come around often. We're just gonna call him G, okay? So G comes around, he's like, y'all trying to do some Molly? And everybody's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So everybody gets up, chipping in for it. And I'm like, I'm just like, why, I don't know, why do this when we could just do something else? I'm like, how do I know that's real Molly? I don't really want to do that if it's not real. And he's like, hold on a second. He's like, let me pull this out. Pulls out a little Regents test kit, right? Regents test kit basically is something that the police officers use. You can get them very easily. But it's like when you go on that show Cops and you see the guy and he comes out, he's got a bag full of rocks on him, right? And he tells the cop, hey, I study rocks. That's why I have this. Meanwhile, he's scratching himself. He's in a drug-infested area. And you can just tell this dude's a tweaker. And pretty much the cop lays a bag of rocks on the hood of the car, breaks out his little plastic tester thing, drops one of those rocks inside of the plastic bag, gives it a little shake and a tap, and pretty much it turns blue, turns purple, whatever. And he's like, whoops, looks like your rocks are actually meth. You're going to jail. That's pretty much what he had. So he drops a little bit of the Molly in there, gives it a little shake and a tap, comes back purple, and he's like, look, it's pure Molly, all right? He was like, are you down or are you not down? And he's like, you don't even have to chip in. You've never tried it before. I'll hold you down. I'm telling you, you're going to have a good time. And I was like, oh, you know what? All right, fine. I'm down. Let's do it. So pretty much, he's got the little bowl. It's a little bowl of some pulverized MDMA, right? Everybody chipped in for it. We pretty much got the whole thing. And now we got a little bowl of pulverized MDMA. So I take my finger and I lick it, stick it in the bowl, get some on my finger, rub it on my gums, right? Now, this is not the correct way to do Molly. You do not do Molly this way. Please do not, because you are just estimating how much you're taking. You could be taking 100 milligrams, which is not that much, or you could be taking 300, 400, 500 milligrams and just be totally ripped, just totally fucked, okay? Because Molly can kill you. It can make you overheat, completely exhaust yourself, and you could just die flat out of a heart attack. So pretty much I did this, put it right on my gums, and I waited X amount of time, and then boom, it hit me. Hit me right away, and I was like, whoa, this is a lot. At this point, I've tried many psychedelics, and I was just not prepared for this, okay? Because Molly does feel, in my opinion, very similar to LSD being acid, but the only things that are different is the fact that the sense of being up and the sense of being energized and euphoric are extremely high. Not saying that they can't be high on LSD, because trust me, they can be just as high, but that's the main effect that I felt. And also with a slight bit of perception distortion, but that was really about it. What really hit me was the emotional feeling, just feeling extremely lovable, extremely euphoric and happy. Now, not everybody has this experience. Some people have adverse effects and they feel angry or they feel violent or they feel sad. Trust me, that can happen on that too. It can happen on any drug. But with Molly, in my experience, I just felt super euphoric. And honestly, everything was a fucking great time. I remember we went to New York City and oh my gosh, all the lights, everything that I was just taking in, it was just I was fully immersed in this world of excitement and just wonder. And I was ecstatic about everything. Everything was amazing to me. I was going up talking to people on the street, going up to shop owners, having great conversations with them, never met them in my life, talking to anybody and everybody I could, just networking like crazy, like I was a Wall Street stockbroker, just going up to everybody, just networking, talking. Like everything was moving a million miles a minute, and I was just not stopping. I was having a great time. Probably in that moment was the best time of my life, in that moment. And then, of course, you're at the top of the roller coaster, you gotta come back down, right? I pretty much started coming down, and let me tell you, it sucks. Coming down off Molly is terrible. It sucks. At least for me, okay? I can't speak for everybody else. Some people may be like, oh, this is nothing. Other people, they're just so down and they're really hitting rock bottom to the point where they got to be admitted into a hospital because they're feeling suicidal or they're feeling some kind of way, right? I wasn't that bad, but I was bad enough to be like, I might only do this once or twice more after this. And that's pretty much what I did. Maybe once or twice more after that, I did it. And then I was pretty much like, nope, I am not touching this ever again. I just don't want to do it. Because pretty much once that negative part hit me, I was like, wow, like I have negative serotonin and negative dopamine. I just feel like complete utter shit, like a bag of swinging shit just slamming into the ground over and over, shit flying all out of the bag. That's exactly how I felt. And right before that, I'm just thinking, I'm like, wow, I was so high. Like I was feeling fucking phenomenal, like on top of the world. I could conquer anything and everything. Nobody can fucking touch me. I have a chip on my shoulder. I'm the fucking best. And then now I feel like I'm less than every single person and I'm just a negative human and I don't even exist. Like, I don't know. It was like a crazy ride of emotion and I was just like, wow, I was not prepared for all that. So pretty much my takeaway from doing Molly is it is one hell of a trip. It is crazy. I would definitely not recommend it. I would not. And look, if you're gonna do it, you do what you want to do in life. If you're gonna do it, just be prepared for the rise, because the rise is very intense. And yes, some people it feels fucking phenomenal. Other people, they feel like they want to hurt people, right? Or they just feel really sad. And then obviously you got the come down. Be prepared for that. Some people might get extremely depressed. Other people might not affect them at all, and they could do it again a day or two later, no problem at all. So whatever you do in life, just be careful. That's my experience taking Molly, and pretty much take it with a grain of sand, that whole story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. This is Soundbites and I'm out. Peace.